Why be easy when you can just die? Alright guys, you tell me, did I make a mistake? And by mistake, I mean I went on eBay, so you know, mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 was I went on eBay looking for Spider-Man figures, so mistake number 2. Mistake number 3 is I actually bought some figures, and mistake number 4 is what I actually bought. So we're going to conclude by the end of this video, was this entire purchase one big mistake, or was this secretly a score? You know, and the reason it could have been a mistake is because you get about 7.5 figures, could be 6.5 depending on how you want to calculate this. And I got a ruler, I'm going to cut it open with this metal ruler here. And the reason I say this is a mistake, because all these figures have some issues, except for one. But here we go. So here is all the goodies inside. I'm going to peel this label off right here, throw that aside in case I show my address and you guys come to see me. But, and in here, this is going to show us the mistake. Might not be able to be fixed with simple customizing. Let's open this bad boy up. How do you open this? Come on. Do I just pull it? Oh, we got one of them. There we go. We opened it up. Let's dump all these bad boys out. Oh, man, we get some extra goodies. Yo! Alright, so here is everybody. Yeah, a bunch of ToyBiz Spider-Man figures, and this one. So this is Spider-Man 2099, the Spider-Man Classics version. I think it was only exclusive to KB Toys, and whoa, this is surprisingly cool. So this head, this is a Spider-Man head, right? This looks like a prototype. This is pretty cool. This is honestly, that's sick. I can get mine really quick off the shelf. Yeah, here, this is the Cyber Spider-Man, and that's the head sculpt of this guy. It's not quite identical, but that's his head sculpt right there. Looks like a prototype. That's pretty hype, honestly. That's pretty hype. We also get this head of that's the dude from the Loki show on Netflix or on Disney Plus. And then we get this guy. This guy is honestly, this guy alone makes it kind of worth it. It was like about $29.05. I think that's how much it was. $29.05 US. And this guy alone honestly makes it worth it. People sell this guy for like $40. Sometimes they sell him for $40 and he's missing his cape and the display stand. But this one alone for like $40 would be worth it. So $30 right off the bat, I already made my money back, honestly. It's like all torn up and stuff for this guy here. So we have Spider-Man, first appearance Spider-Man from the Sentinel Build-A-Figure wave, and his legs are floppy as heck, sort of. So I have my own. I got my own. I bought this one recently as well. And you can see it's the same figure, because, you know, obviously, because I want multiple of the same figure. No, I'm kidding. And he doesn't come with his head. So that's the problem with all these figures. Pretty much all these figures is they're missing the head or some body part. This leg is, like, crazy tight. You hear that ratcheting? Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, all the joints, like, the joints on this guy are, like, stupid tight for some reason. Not just this guy, but this body mold in general. The joints just are very strange. But testing all the joints here, that joint has a tear on it right there, like you see the pinkness coming through. Because fun fact, for some reason ToyBiz, for the legs and the arms, they didn't use black plastic. They didn't mold these in black plastic. They actually used red plastic and painted it black, so then you can have paint that comes off. But yeah, so that's pretty good. We get a Fearsome Foes head. The listing on eBay didn't show that you get a Fearsome Foes head, but we get it, and I could toss it on like this guy and see how it looks or whatever, you know. I also own a Fearsome Foes here, and I want to test this out, actually, and see if this head works. It might not, because this one has a different kind of peg. This one's like a mushroom. But, yeah, you can... I mean, I might have to heat it up and stuff, but you could totally pop that head on there, and that would look fairly decent. You know, that would work for first appearance, because he's, like, super skinny, like Fearsome Foes. Alright, so that's good here. This guy here, oh, his joints are, like, insanely loose. Whoa, look at this guy. He's like jelly. He's like my first ever Spider-Man figure, just, like... crazy. This is the dual web swinging Spider-Man, and his joints are like, wow, all of his joints are like crazy loose. The eBay listing said a lot of these figures have loose joints, but this is like a whole new level of loose. I haven't handled a figure this loose since like this guy. And yeah, he's like, this is dual web swinging Spider-Man, and this one I always wanted, and you can see his paint is like murdered. Like, this guy has been played with since he came out. I think it's like 2005. I think it says 2004. I thought this was 2005. And he looks it looks like the figure itself, if it wasn't beaten up, looks good, and he's missing his fingers. I could just, like, swap forearms. Like I said, with all this fodder, I can switch body parts on. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I got this guy now, and a lot of people say the head is the same as Fearsome Foes, but you can see they're, like, entirely different. They're not the same at all. So that's, I'm slightly disappointed because he's, like, all messed up. Here we have body parts of the Hasbro Spider-Man Classics Tarantula, and the ab crunch on this guy works pretty good, actually. And these thighs actually are from this whole leg part, and they have clay on them, too. Someone's trying to make a custom of the Iron Spider. And speaking of Iron Spider, we got the Iron Spider, and his arm is broken, which is cool. But he has all his finger joints, so that's nice. I'm probably going to take these finger joints and give them to someone else. We've got, I forgot this figure's name, but he's fairly solid as well. He's, again, missing his head. Man, the legs are, like, crazy loose on these guys. Oh, his legs are, like, always bent at an angle. That's weird. He's got good ankle pivot and good toe joints, though. Next, we've got Urban Legends Spider-Man. Actually, this is not Urban Legends. This is the Spider-Man Classics Sneak Attack Spider-Man featuring stupidly tight butterfly joints. I don't know what's wrong with these figures. Some joints are, like, crazy loose. Some of them are crazy tight. Again, look at these legs. They flop around, but then they hold their position when you kick up. I mean, ToyBiz did something right here. They managed to keep the legs tight, and this is actually good that I have this, because I customized my other one. This one has custom painted eyes. This is actually Urban Legends. My original Sneak Attack Spider-Man, which is this figure, I customized it into Ben Reilly, because I got this one, so I didn't need, like, duplicates. And the knee joints are crazy tight. Wow, I wouldn't be surprised if some of these joints are glued in place. It's kind of strange. I'm probably going to, like, have to dump these guys in hot water and heat them up a lot, make them work better. And the big one, the heavy hitter, with probably the most loose joints, is Sinister Six Spider-Man, who's dead. I got one brand new in, like, the box set and everything with his display stand. He's very nice. And I wanted another one so I could have duplicate, because let's be honest, who wouldn't want more of this Spider-Man figure? It's really cool. And the joints are, like, again, tight joint when you move the ab crunch, loose when it's neutral. It's weird how the joints, some joints are tight, some joints are loose. But he's very nice, though, and you get all the finger joints here on this hand. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you guys let me know. It's up to you to decide. Do you think this was a good deal? Like would you do this? Would you have bought this? And the Sinister Six, I have to, like, swap body parts, which shouldn't be too bad. It'll be manageable. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. Let me know if you would personally buy this, if you think it's a good deal, cape. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Wow.